everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't done many YouTube videos, as you can see on my channel, but I thought I would do something a little bit different to what I've done in the past. The last two videos I did what I got from Selfridges, and I talked a lot about books because that's just my field basically, as I have said previously, about because I'm doing library and information services as a certificate 3 through North Metropolitan TAFE here in Perth. And so I thought while I'm studying I need to sort of put some more energy and time and effort into different avenues, and I created a second blog because I really had this big dream of having like a personal brand, but I'm not a fashion business, I'm not a beauty business, but I do like to use certain products when I can. When I worked full time, I would always be buying L'Oreal, Garnier, the list is endless. In London, I bought those 3 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks from Selfridges on Oxford Street. So, and I love beauty products. I love health products. I love anything to do with fitness, even though I'm not as good as what I used to be in my early 20s. But I love a variety of things. So I could use beauty products, fashion, lifestyle, travel. That's why I've got so many categories on my Exquisite Emelisa blog. So, I could talk for hours and hours and days upon days about all the different things that I actually like to do, but I don't want to bore you to death. So today I'm going to be talking about 5, well, I wouldn't say designer, I would say I've probably got 1, 2, 3 designer bags, and the other 2 aren't designer. So 5 handbags that I have, and because I really would like to look at a niche to do with luxury designer handbags, but on an affordable level. So the first one that I've got here, this is when I went to England. I bought a Michael Kors bag in. So when you get to England, if you go to London and travel up north, there is a county called Cheshire. So in Cheshire Oaks designer direct factory outlet, you can go to so many different shops. So I walked into Michael Kors and this one just stood out at me. I think I got this probably for about, I think it was either 200 or 500 pounds. I can't remember correctly when I was there, but that's the bag that I currently have, and I love how big it is. This is the one that I use mainly throughout the day and when I go out. And when I was in Paris, I bought a little souvenir, so I've kind of got that as a little signature thing, Michael Kors and the Paris Eiffel Tower. So that is like my first handbag, and I love that it's got a pocket out the front and then another pocket out the back. And then when you zip it up, you've got a pocket for like a mobile, or you've got 2 single pockets and then a zip pocket, and then 2 single pockets with that zip pocket. So you can literally, I've got so many things in here. A little London purse, a gold purse, and with the bag I got a matching wallet. I'm not sure how much that was, but I am able to do a little matchy thing with Michael Kors wallet and the matching Michael Kors handbag. So these are probably like my main things that I use, and it's my absolute treasure. And when I was in Paris, I bought a sunglasses cover or it can be for prescription glasses. Either way, doesn't matter. But I thought that was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love it. That was in Paris, and then I've got some, you know, the basic necessities such as Moore's hand. Oh, you probably wouldn't say Moore's, More, M-O-R, hand creams, and then I carry my glasses. I really should have put this in a box, but I don't know where it is. So I'm wondering if I should put on the light actually. But it's a little bit sunny today. I think it's about 31 degrees in Perth at the moment. So it's quite warm. I've had to turn the air conditioner on and off about 5 times today because it'll either be too hot or too cold. Cause you're hot then you're cold. You're yes then you're no. See, that's the thing. I can go from a YouTube channel video talking about bags to singing. Huh. Anyway, so that's the first thing. So that was a Michael Kors handbag with a matching wallet. And then I think, how long ago was this? I think I would say 2018, towards Christmas time, I got a small Michael Kors pink bag, and this is actually from Milan, and this is something that I use very rarely. I absolutely love it, and I've noticed another girl that I know, she's got a green one, and there's so many different colours, but of course my kind of colour is pinky, and I love how it's like a soft baby pink, like it's not hot pink, so it really suits me. And then it's got like a carry. You can add this, but I prefer it that way. So if you were to have like a coat with a beret, and then in a shot you could be holding this, and I think I've got a perfect photo shoot for that one. But just, it's autumn in Perth, so I don't know whether I want to do a coat photo shoot in autumn or in winter, although I have seen like other bloggers do coats during autumn time. But Perth, it's still quite hot at the start of it, even though like the leaves and everything is kind of falling. I need to find out, I can't read. So my friend came back from, I think it was Bali or somewhere, and she came back with a Paris bag, and it says love in Paris, and it's got bonjour and all the little birds and roses and bird cages and the Eiffel Tower with all the different French Parisian type things, and you can see it on my Instagram actually. I'm not sure if you can add like a social media Instagram link to YouTube. I'd love to do that actually. But I was wearing this dress with this bag, and then I was wearing the Katy Perry collection shoes, and these are the Memphis Pump. If you have a look at these are like my current killer heels. I absolutely love them. And just to prove, they are Katy Perry. Ah! They're my only Katy Perry collection shoes that I have. And they're my absolute treasure. And then I think I'll do the first two cheapy type bags first. So in Joondalup, I went to, it could have been Strand bags. I bought a $200 Guess bag, and of course all Guess bags have Los Angeles on them, but I used to buy tons and tons of Guess bags when I was working full-time in Melbourne, so because they were the rage. I was actually in a shop in Joondalup holding this bag, and a guy made a remark about my bag, and he says, oh, I'm sure you can pay for whatever with your Gucci. And I said, it's actually not Gucci, it's Guess. And he goes, same thing. And I thought, no way, this is a $200 bag. I'm sure Gucci would probably be $10,000 or $14,000 if you were to buy a Gucci bag. So it's always good to have at least one Guess bag in your wardrobe or in your handbag collection. That's what I think anyway. You always have to have at least one Guess bag, because it's just like having a cheap Gucci, if you know what I mean. And then when I went to Harrods in England, I was never able to buy anything exclusive, and I really wanted a handbag. Just checking to see if there's anything in there. I'm not going to show the inside because there's just no point. But when I came back to Australia, the first thing I did was hop on to the Harrods website when I had money and bought this for 80. It was either $80 or £80. I can't remember which. But I mean, you got to have the gold chain with the black and the gold font saying Harrods. And I actually think this would go really well with this dress. I haven't worn it together yet. I went to do it when going to Michael Bublé. I thought it was an evening with Michael Bublé, and it turned out to be just like a concert. And I walked out with my pearls and all of this, and it didn't look right, even though I rocked up in a t-shirt and jeans and all the girls were wearing dresses. So I would have been okay. But anyway, that's my favourite Harrods bag and my only Harrods bag for now. So it's my absolute treasure. I can't remember if it was £80 or $80, but you might be able to find it on the Harrods website. I'm not sure. I got it probably about... Okay, so I got it as soon as I came back from England in Australia. So it could have been August 2018 I bought this. It was actually quite cheap for Harrods, I must say, because all the Harrods bags are like $1,000. I've got a $1,000 bag, but it's actually initially not mine, and that's Louis Vuitton. Oh, I don't know where that is actually. I'm not sure what I've done with it. But last but not least, this is my absolute treasure. This is my Aspinall of London bag, and this is actually called a micro hat box. And I love the fact that it's very petite and elegant. And it's an elegant way to travel light, and is handcrafted to Aspinall of London's exacting standards from the finest quality Italian calf leather. So the fact that I love this is because it is ivory, and ivory is one of my favourite colours, and I really want to do a photo shoot with my Forever New Amelia skirt coat with this bag, and that's what I've got in mind. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a photo shoot like that, because I am actually becoming more engaging with photographers on Instagram now. So you could say it's actually an expensive hobby. I spoke to one guy and he said he had a $5,000 camera, and I was like, oh my gosh. If you're using a Canon digital camera, that can just easily be a couple of hundred, but if you're using a SLR, you're talking really professional. But I like the fact that this is very feminine and timeless, while the textured small cock print has a deep shine for a striking finish. And then you can unlock the signature shield closure to reveal an interior fully lined with the signature shimmering cross grain with just enough, hang on, see. I wonder if you can see on the video. So you've got, you can't really see, it's because it's, when you open it, it's not fully, yeah, oh well. But it's just enough space for like small essentials like your card, like a small wallet and just my keys. So it's got a protective base feet that ensures that this chic accessory stays pristine for longer. And then it's also got a detachable leather plated chain strap that allows you to wear it however the mood takes you, I guess. But I got a personalised one that's got my name on. Can you see it? How cool is that? I love it. But yeah, so I don't use that at all. But this is, oh, what did I just pick up? Yeah. So, oh, this is what I wanted to do because this is on my Instagram. But you can't really see because it shows Aspinall of London signature on there. And this is, that Aspinall of London is very, 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 like it's a London brand, and I'm sure a lot of, I've spoken to London people and they don't even know what Aspinall of London is, and I'm like, how can you not know what Aspinall of London is? So yeah, it's got that detachable leather plated chain strap, and then so this is very, it's tiny but it's sumptuous, and I just love the fact that it is the perfect evening companion. That chain is leather plated. Yeah, so it's just got, it's pretty much just a small mini croc hat box type of bag, and this is my absolute treasure, and it's my favourite bag out of all of those 5 bags that I've got, actually 6. I do have that Louis Vuitton, but it's kind of old anyway. I use it sometimes, but it's actually not a very cool Louis Vuitton bag when you think about it. It doesn't look like all those nice Louis Vuitton bags that every girl's got. So, but I've got an Aspinall of London bag, and that's good enough for me. So I featured it on my Instagram page, and yeah, so that's the 5 different handbags that I currently own, and actually you could say 4 of them are designer. Oh no, that's 6. Sorry, I've been saying 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags that I showed you today on the video. Because 2 are Michael Kors. That's designer. Aspinall of London is designer, and then Harrods is designer. I don't necessarily say that Guess is designer. That's just my personal opinion. I think because it's so widely used in Australia that most girls actually have a Guess bag. I mean, that's just the way I perceive it.